Beloved one, I come to you as the divine messenger of healing, rest, and peace. I am Archangel Raphael, and I have surrounded you with my emerald light, a light that brings deep calm, true renewal, and the restoration of all that has felt scattered within your spirit. The world around you has grown louder. The demands have increased. The noise has risen. And yet, within all of it, there is a sanctuary in your soul, waiting to be rediscovered. You are not lost in the noise. You are not forgotten in the chaos. You are being drawn inward back to the holy center where divine peace still reigns. There is a sacred place within you, a temple untouched by the world, where the breath of God still whispers, where healing still flows like a gentle stream. The world may spin and scream, it may call you in many directions, but you must understand this: your peace is more valuable than your performance. Your stillness is not laziness. Your rest is not weakness. It is divine wisdom in motion. It is heaven speaking to you in the quiet. Your soul has been asking for this pause. Your body has been crying out for this release. And I, Raphael, have come to honor that cry. You are not expected to carry what is not yours. You are not responsible for healing the world on your own. You are not meant to be burned out in your desire to help, to fix, to serve. There is a balance, and heaven is calling you to find it again. That balance begins in sacred rest. Let go of the burdens that were never yours to begin with. Lay down the weight of people's expectations and opinions. Drop the constant need to understand everything, fix everything, or be everything. The healing you need does not require you to strive. It only requires you to surrender. The moment you choose peace, the moment you stop chasing and start breathing, you create space for heaven to move on your behalf. This is not the time to be swept away by the current of noise. This is the time to anchor yourself in silence. This is the time to light a candle within your soul and protect its flame with everything you have. The light within you is holy. It is precious. And it must be guarded. Even now, you may be wondering how you're supposed to rest when so much still feels unfinished. But I tell you, this rest is not what you do after the battle is over. Rest is how you win the battle. Peace is not something you wait for at the end of the storm. Peace is the ark that carries you through it. You are not forsaking your responsibilities when you choose quiet over chaos. You are honoring the divine when you listen to your inner voice, when you turn inward and trust that your soul knows what it needs. You were not created for constant noise. You were not made to run endlessly without pause, without breath, without beauty. The world may reward hustle, but heaven celebrates stillness. In stillness, you reconnect with your power. In stillness, the voice of God grows clearer. In stillness, you hear the healing songs of the angels, guiding you, holding you, reminding you that you are loved not for what you do, but for who you are. You are sacred in your stillness. You are radiant in your calm. And even when nothing external seems to change, your peace is changing everything. I see you. I see how tired you've been. I see the fatigue in your bones, the ache in your spirit, the mental weight you've carried. You've been brave. You've stayed strong through so much. You've shown up even when you were hurting. You've held others while barely holding yourself together. And now, dear one, it's your turn to be held. It's your time to be restored. Let the angelic light wrap around your shoulders like a warm shawl. Let the healing winds of heaven sweep over your soul. Let yourself be soothed. Let yourself be renewed. I am whispering now into the places where fear has grown. I am bringing light to the places within you that forgot what peace feels like. I am brushing away the dust of discouragement and the shadows of anxiety. You are not alone in this moment. There is angelic help around you. There is divine mercy moving through your life. There is healing taking place even now in unseen ways. Let your heart relax. Let your mind exhale. Let yourself be. You are allowed to just be. You do not have to prove anything. You do not have to be perfect. You do not have to have it all figured out. I stand beside you now with a heart full of compassion. I see how deeply you love. I know how hard you try. But I want you to receive the truth that you are already enough. You are not behind. You are not late. You are right where you need to be to receive the deep restoration your soul has been craving. This is not a setback. It is a sacred pause. What if the reason everything feels heavy is because you've outgrown the noise? What if your spirit is craving stillness because it is preparing for something greater? What if the emptiness you've felt is actually space being made for divine newness? I am here to tell you that healing doesn't always look like medicine. Sometimes it looks like boundaries. Sometimes it looks like solitude. Sometimes it looks like long walks in silence, crying without explanation, or simply saying no to things that used to drain you. You are allowed to choose differently now. Heaven is not disappointed in you for being tired. God is not angry with you for needing space. The angels are not confused by your stillness. In fact, we rejoice in it. For it is in your stillness that we can draw closer, speak louder, move freely, and surround you with the healing you need. Every time you say no to stress, every time you walk away from drama, every time you protect your peace, you become a vessel for divine light to flow more freely through you. You raise the vibration not just of your life but of the entire planet. When you protect your peace, you anchor divine presence in the earth. When you choose rest over worry, silence over shouting, faith over fear, you make a spiritual impact far greater than you realize. You become a light in the storm. You become a beacon for others who are drowning in the chaos. Your healing becomes their hope. Your stillness becomes their invitation. And it all begins with you saying yes to peace, to restoration, to divine realignment. Let this be the moment you return to yourself. Let this be the day you say, I choose peace. I choose softness. I choose to breathe again. Even if the world keeps spinning, you are allowed to move at your own pace. Even if the noise never stops, you can create silence within. Even if no one understands your need for rest, it is still valid. It is still holy. It is still yours. There is a deep healing that comes when you stop fighting everything and begin flowing with divine rhythm. There is a peace that surpasses understanding, waiting for you beyond the door of surrender. You don't have to open that door alone. I am here with you. The angels are surrounding you. Heaven is leaning in. You are being drawn closer to the source of all rest, all wisdom, all calm. Let the healing begin now. There is no shame in needing help. There is no guilt in needing time. There is no failure in stepping back. Every soul needs a season of quiet. Every heart needs a time of mending. Every spirit needs moments of reflection, deep breaths, and divine touch. You are in such a season now. It is not a punishment. It is a gift. Receive it fully. Embrace it completely. Allow it to do its holy work. As you protect your peace, your mind will become clearer. As you protect your peace, your heart will start to soften again. As you protect your peace, your path will begin to align with what is truly meant for you. What is not yours will fall away. What is divine will find you without you needing to chase it. Peace is the magnet. Peace is the doorway. Peace is the miracle maker. You don't need to rush back into the noise. You don't need to explain your silence. You don't need to apologize for healing. Let this be the time when you listen to what your spirit has been whispering all along. Let this be the time when you say, I am done striving. I am ready to receive. I am ready to be restored. And as you sit in that holy place, that sacred pause, know that you are not alone. Know that I am there. Know that heaven rejoices over your choice to rest. For when you are at peace in your heart, the entire planet rises in vibration. Your healing is not selfish. It is revolutionary. Your peace is not insignificant. It is powerful beyond measure. You are part of something greater now. You are being rewoven into divine rhythm. You are being recalibrated into holy alignment. And everything you need will meet you in the stillness. This is not the end. This is the new beginning. From this place of peace, your next chapter will be born. From this place of rest, your true strength will emerge. From this place of quiet, the voice of God will speak louder than ever before. Let it all go now. Let it fall away. Let the angels lift the burdens from your shoulders. Let divine love flow over you like a healing river. You are safe here. You are held here. You are loved here. And above all, you are free. Now breathe. Let the peace settle. Let the healing begin. Heaven is with you. Archangel Raphael. The winds of change will find you here. A prophetic message. The winds of change are blowing, and the Spirit of the Lord is moving in a way that eyes have not seen and ears have not heard. What you sense right now is not just emotion. It's not just hope. It's the breath of heaven gathering around your life. The silence you've endured, the stillness that made you question whether God had forgotten you, was actually the hush before a divine storm of blessings. You were not overlooked, you were being prepared. You were not abandoned, you were being refined. What you couldn't understand in the waiting, heaven is about to reveal in the revealing winds. These are winds of alignment, winds of deliverance, winds of breakthrough, winds of clarity. You've cried out and asked for answers, and while you may have expected a door to open or a person to confirm what God was doing, He has chosen to send His presence in the wind. The winds of change are not just stirring the natural, they are awakening the spiritual. They are awakening the destiny inside you that has long lain dormant, pressed down by the burdens of life and time. God is saying to your heart, I have not forgotten you. I have not been distant. I have watched every tear. I have counted every sleepless night. I have recorded every hidden hope you thought no one knew about. And now, I am moving. This is not a small shift. This is not a partial blessing. This is a divine interruption. What the enemy tried to bury, God is resurrecting. What he tried to steal, God is restoring. And not only restoring, but increasing. You didn't lose anything in vain. Every detour, every delay, every heartbreak is about to serve as a foundation for what God is building next in your life. He is about to show you that none of it was wasted. The wind of God is personal. It doesn't pass by. It searches for you. It's not a general move, it's a direct encounter. When the wind comes, so does the presence. And when the presence of God rests upon you, miracles happen. Your name is on heaven's lips. Your story is not finished. Your chapter is not over. The enemy whispered that it was the end, but God says this is the part where it begins again. Stronger. Clearer. Brighter. Even now, in the spirit realm, there is a stirring. Angelic assignments are being dispatched. Chains are breaking. Barrenness is turning into fruitfulness. Confusion is turning into clarity. The favor that felt distant is coming like a flood. Prayers that seemed unanswered are being gathered into the hands of the Almighty, and He is getting ready to respond with force. He is moving on your behalf not just gently, but powerfully. This isn't just comfort, it's correction. It's redirection. It's transformation. God has been preparing you. You didn't see it, but the pressure was shaping you. The silence was strengthening you. The stillness was sanctifying you. The delays were not denials, they were divine intervals, the pauses between the promise and the fulfillment. Now, the sound of heaven is shifting. You've entered the threshold where heaven touches earth and aligns things in your favor. That business you dreamed of, that calling you felt but couldn't explain, that door you knocked on that never opened, they're about to open in this wind. You're not crazy for holding on. You're not weak for feeling tired. You're not forgotten for not having the answer. God is with you, and He is breathing new life into every dry place. The valley of dry bones is becoming an army. The ashes are becoming beauty. The mourning is turning into dancing. You are rising. The wind of change will find you even here in your moment of greatest trial, your lowest valley, your deepest struggle. You're not out of reach. You're not too broken. You're not too far gone. God's Spirit knows exactly where you are, and the winds are coming to carry you out of the pit and into purpose. What has held you down is breaking. What tried to contain you is crumbling. Every lie spoken over you is being reversed in this wind. And as the winds blow, your faith is being reignited. You will start to believe again, not because circumstances changed first, but because your heart remembered who your God is. He is mighty. He is near. He is for you. And He is not just sending wind for atmosphere. He is sending it for transformation. This is your divine moment. Not because it's easy, but because God is with you. You are standing at the edge of the unfamiliar, and just like Elijah heard the sound of abundance of rain, you are hearing the sound of the Spirit saying, change is here. Breakthrough is here. I am here. The wind is carrying healing. It's carrying divine compensation. It's carrying divine justice. God is righting every wrong, restoring every loss, healing every wound, and filling every place that felt empty. Let your heart receive this truth. He didn't bring you this far to leave you. He didn't keep you through the fire just to watch you burn out. He preserved you for such a time as this. You were chosen for the season. Not to suffer but to see the glory of God. The silence was confirmation. The quiet was preparation. The stillness was sacred. And now, the wind is coming with speed. Things that were stuck will be suddenly unstuck. Things that made no sense will be made clear. People who left you will be replaced with divine connections who speak life and truth into your soul. You are not late. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. The wind is coming right on time. Right into your finances. Right into your relationships. Right into your heart. The Lord is not limited by human timelines. What you thought was impossible is God's specialty. The impossible is His playground. And He is about to show you just how limitless He is. I know you've been tired. I know the weariness has felt heavy. I know you've had days where all you could do was breathe, but even your breath was worship. Even your stillness was seen as surrender. Even your quiet hope was a sound in heaven's courts. You were never alone. And now the reward of your faith is coming. It's not because you earned it, it's because you endured. It's because you trusted even when it made no sense. It's because you held on, even when your fingers were trembling. This wind will do what you could not. It will move what man cannot move. It will reach what you cannot reach. It will break what has bound you. It will reveal what has been hidden. It will awaken what has been asleep. The Spirit of the living God is rushing in like a mighty wind. And just like on the day of Pentecost, when the believers were gathered and suddenly there came a sound from heaven, so it is now. Suddenly, your no will become a yes. Suddenly, the closed door will open. Suddenly, the thing that was delayed will be released. Heaven is not ignoring you. It's positioning you. The silence you've experienced was sacred. It was the hush before the breakthrough. It was the stillness before the shift. And now, the shift has begun. Get ready. Stay open. Stay surrendered. Your part is to believe, God's part is everything else. The winds of change are blowing, and they will not pass you by. They will find you. They will locate you. They will wrap around you with a force that transforms everything in its path. Let hope rise again. Let faith rise again. Let your dreams rise again. You are not at the end. You are at the beginning. The new thing is springing forth, and this time, you will not miss it. You will not be overlooked. You will not be behind. You are right where you need to be. Let the wind find you. Let the presence fall. Let the miracle unfold. The God who made the wind and calmed the storm is the same God who is moving on your behalf. The winds of change will find you here, and when they do, everything will change.